just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me. My brother can't see me. They did before. They did before.
That's not the way to do it.
They did it before. I got video of them messing with my brother and before. I ain't do nothing. I just want my brother to see me.
This is a story about pain, about loss, and about a father pushed past his breaking point. Rodney Hinton Jr. is not just a man on trial. He's a grieving black father who just lost his only son, Ryan Hinton, to a police shooting in Cincinnati. Now the media headlines are calling him a cop killer. But let's take a step back, because behind the headlines is a deeper story. A story of how police claimed Ryan had a gun, yet the footage doesn't clearly show that. A story of how Rodney watched the video of his child's last moments and left that police station devastated, broken, and overwhelmed. What happened next is tragic, yes, but it's also the result of a system that continues to take from us, then blame us when we can't take anymore. This video is not about justifying violence. It's about understanding the full truth and standing beside the families who are too often silenced. I want y'all to see what happened. Really see it. So before you judge, before you scroll, before you move on, take a few minutes to hear this story. Rest in power, Ryan Hinton, and strength to Rodney Hinton Jr. Now let's take a look at the footage and ask the questions that need to be asked.
No, there were no indications at any point that he tried to break, stop, or otherwise avoid Deputy Henderson. We believe, based on our investigation, the witnesses that we spoke to up to this point, that Hinton left our office and was traveling and came upon Deputy Hinton and made an intentional decision to drive directly at Deputy Hinton and strike him and kill him.
An Ohio man has been charged with aggravated murder after police say he struck a sheriff's deputy with a car.
There will be an order of remand with no bond.
Prosecutors say the case is linked to another killing the previous day.
This is a most unusual case.
On Thursday, a Cincinnati police officer fatally shot an armed 18-year-old as he ran from what police described as a stolen car. Authorities say Ryan Hinton was one of 4 men who were fleeing after officers found them in the car. An officer says it appeared to him that Hinton pointed a gun at him, but the officer's body camera footage does not clearly capture the moment. The officer who shot Hinton has not been publicly named. Police said they recovered a handgun they say Hinton had been carrying. It had not been fired, according to the Cincinnati police chief.
Ryan was a sweet, gentle giant. We as black people, we don't deserve to be killed just because we're running away from the police.
Being in a stolen car, having a firearms, we're in Ohio, so you can open carry in Ohio. So that's not a death penalty.
The next day, his father, Rodney Hinton Jr., became distraught while watching police body camera footage of the killing, his family attorney told the Cincinnati Enquirer. Hours later, prosecutors allege Hinton purposefully struck and killed long-serving Hamilton County Sheriff's Deputy Larry Henderson as he was directing traffic at a commencement.
I don't think he was a cop killer. I think he was not in his right mind. And I think he should be treated like any other mentally ill person that commits a crime under the auspices, control, and authority of a mental defect in a condition. That's what we have in this case.
I don't know, y'all. Rodney Hinton might have a chance. He got that Clyde Bennett as his lawyer. Shit, I'm a free woman because of Clyde. That was my lawyer. I mean, I ain't had them kind of charges, but I had some charges with some time on them. Cincinnati, if you ain't got a good lawyer, your ass is going up the river. At least back in when I caught my case. So I hope Clyde can work something out for him. But he got a good motherfucking lawyer. I tell you that. His name ring bells up in Cincinnati, and at law firms and all that. So
I'm not saying I would have done what Rodney Hinton done, but I understand. Police shot his son in the back multiple times. What kind of rage do you think a parent would feel learning that the police had shot their son in the back? I would not have done that, but I understand. Hinton used his car to take a life, and the life of somebody who was not part of taking his son's life, but The level of anger and rage that he felt consumed him. I'm not saying I would have done it, but I understand. This is the rage that propelled thousands and thousands of us into the streets after George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. And I'm not saying this is the way to get free. I'm not saying this is what other people need to do. I wouldn't have done it, but I understand.
The thing about the officer that took Rodney's son's life is he actually took 2 lives. Some of our biggest fears in life is not being able to help, save, and protect our children. And I mean, this is from the time the child have his first fever, his first infection, to the time he's a full-grown adult and even on their deathbed. So just imagine you get a phone call, and in this phone call they tell you your son has taken his last breath. The very son that you have vowed, the biggest fear you got is, if I don't do nothing else right, I'm going to protect my kid, right? And then when you get this call, they say, yeah, your son took his last breath. He tried to take somebody else's life, and tragically, he actually was the one who took. And then, okay, all right, you go down there to the precinct to see what's going on, because this just don't sit right with me. And you get there, you realize that your son has actually been M1'd. I don't care nothing about his priors. That alone is enough to make any parent snap. Psychosis and all. It doesn't matter. Especially a man who already got the weight of the world on his shoulder. And the one thing he wants to vow to do is protect his kids, specifically his young boys. And you gonna go take his life? He took that man's life too. He took that man away from his family, his kids, and his wife, and everybody.
Now, I ain't never been no marky at ass buster, but I'ma always pick my mom. That dude who killed that cop, and I mean hit him with his car because the cop killed his son, shot him over 5 times, fatally. Maybe it's wrong for me to say, but I feel like he was justified. I'm gonna be so real. If y'all didn't see it, or if y'all did, I'm gonna go ahead and just tell y'all now. So the kid that the cop shot 5 times was in a car with his friends, right? I'm gonna just tell y'all the rundown. The kid was in a car with his friends, and they were sleeping in the car. The police officer had pulled up to the car, basically trying to see what was going on in the car, like, you know, who was there, basically. Once the kids realized that the cops was outside the door, out the car door, they got out the car and ran. We're gonna pause right there. Now, do I feel like they should have got out and ran? Hell no. That did look suspicious. But at the same time, they're fucking kids. Kids is they gonna get scared, especially if they're black kids. Black kids don't be feeling safe around police officers. But that don't mean that they was doing anything wrong. Sleeping in a car, come on. That's not wrong at all. Like, come on. After he got out and ran, the police officer caught up to the kid, which was just so happens to be the parent who did say, you know, A to Z, caught up to the kid and ended up saying that the kid had a gun, so he shot him because the kid had a gun, allegedly. Fast forward, they cough up that body cam footage. And the crazy part is, the footage is suggesting otherwise. The dude didn't have no fucking gun. It shows the police drawing his weapon and shooting that kid, unaliving him. Now, this is the shit that will forever fucking grind my gear. Because y'all got 100 motherfucking white Caucasian school shooters a year that get free fucking lunches and a free fucking life. With no fucking, what is it called? No consequences. That's the shit that be fucking killing me. Cops are supposed to be there to protect and serve. Not to unalive and pick and choose who they want to racially fucking profile. Because it's crazy, because how many times do us as the black community have to continuously deal with police brutality? Like, really, like, realistically. But since that's asking for too much, since that's asking for way too fucking much. But when do us as black people get fucking justice for those crimes that were unjust taken upon us? Like, that's the thing that really is fucking killing me. Because the police officer that went and beat and killed 200 motherfucking black people, 200, probably even more, because you don't know what the fuck really be going on behind closed doors. When the fuck do they get held accountable? When is the like, and not just a suspension? Because y'all be suspending the cops that be doing all this treacherous ass shit and don't be taking their fucking badge and putting their ass in fucking prison where they belong. Then want to preach that every black person is this and doing that and us black people are just too much. Fuck you. All y'all bitches. This is why it's hard for the black community as a whole to really accept police officers in that light, if you get what I mean. Like, that shit it's just so corny, and I'm over hearing it, and it's like sad that we have to keep hearing it every fucking month. Every month, like, literally, it never stops. Like, it's just annoying as fuck, and I'm tired, and it's sad, and it's sickening to see, like, really.
Now let me take y'all inside that courtroom. Rodney Hinton Jr. was standing there, surrounded by more than 50 police officers, like he was some kind of monster. But this wasn't just any man. This was a father who just lost his son, and now they had him boxed in like a threat. And then, his brother, one of his many family members that came to show support, stood up and said something simple. "That's my brother." That's it. That's all he said. But the police didn't see love or family or a man hurting. The moment those words left his mouth, they jumped into attack mode, pushed him out like he didn't belong, like his support wasn't welcome. That courtroom wasn't about justice. It was about control. Imagine showing up to be there for your blood, only to be treated like a criminal for showing compassion. This is what Black families go through. Even in our pain, we're policed. Even in our silence, we're seen as threats. That moment in court wasn't just about one man getting kicked out. It was a symbol of how this system treats us when we're grieving, when we're vulnerable, and when we dare to show up for one another.
Is everyone ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Is there a case that's going to be called?
Your Honor, Rodney Hinton.
Thank you. Mr. Bennett, at the prior hearing before today.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Have a seat, sir.
Sit down. That's my brother.
No, let it go. Get him out, let it go.
Mr. Bennett, was that the defendant's blood brother?
Not to my knowledge, Your Honor, no.
All right.
No.
Okay.
Come on, man, y'all cool. I just want my brother to see me.
Take a breather.
Get my phone. Come on, man, y'all cool. I just want my brother to see me.
Take a breather.
I just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me.
I hear you.
My brother can't see me. They did before. They did before.
That's not the way to do it.
They did it before. I got a video of them messing with my brother. Before. I ain't do nothing. I just want my brother to see me. I ain't do nothing to him. He got that's my family. That's my family in that store. Please. Doing all that.
Tell me why 30 cops or however many cops was in the courtroom when he went in there trying to intimidate this man, but he wasn't intimidated. That was the beauty part about it. He looked at him and mugged him down. Respect. But how about in his bond hearing, it was filled with cops, but they wouldn't even let this man's family come in. His brother on there going off. Y'all done seen the video. His brother on there going off as he should. About to snap out. Like he said, all I want my brother to do is see me. Let him know that I'm here for him. They won't even let him in now. They won't even let the family in the courtroom, man, then hear the man out without bail. Come on, man. But the dude who smoked the little youngster, man, the police, he's still out running around living his best life. Come on, man. Y'all saying we pulling a race car. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Ain't no way around it. And I don't even got nothing against white people like that. So don't think it's that. But for some reason, the police got something against black people. Straight up. Straight up, man. But that's all right. Cause times are changing. This ain't this. Hey, this ain't back in the 1800s no more. It's 2025, and we changing lives around this bitch.
They're trying to intimidate Rodney Hinton because they know that as soon as it becomes an eye for an eye, they lose. They are so vastly outnumbered, it's not even funny. And that man did not let them intimidate him one damn bit. And as a father, I respect him so damn much.
Rodney Hinton, y'all wasting y'all time. I'm telling you, this man literally ran over a police sheriff's deputy after he was accused of unaliving his son the day before in a routine traffic stop. Yes, everybody's in on it. Everybody wants to know what happened. But this man had to go into trial with 30 deputies trying to stare him down and intimidate him. This man had no remorse. The day before, y'all unalived his son in a police shooting, okay? And then y'all want to try to intimidate this man after losing his son because he ran over one of yours? How do you think he feels? I'm just asking. He lost his son. He is a father. Yeah, you lost a brother in arms, but he don't care. He is ready to take on every one of y'all deputies. He did. He's ready to serve his time. He's ready to roll. Y'all ain't intimidating him. He's ready to make his peace with what he done. I'm just saying.
I know it looked like law enforcement or police that showed up to that court hearing for Rodney Hinton, but it's really not. It's the Triple K Mafia and skinheads showing up to a public lynching execution the same way that they did back in the 20s and 30s. I mean, just look, out of the 6 people shown right here, 1, 2, 3 of them got their head shaved. And I know people gonna say, I got my head shaved too, but there's never been a black organization that hated white people and identified themselves by shaving all the hair off of their head. In 2006, so this article was dated in 2016 and it said it was 10 years ago. 2006, the FBI warned of white supremacists in law enforcement, and has anything changed? So this is not a new phenomenon. This is not something that's not known to the federal government and other law enforcement agencies throughout the country. What's the best way to get a stronghold on the people that you hate than to have a position of power in the neighborhoods that they live in? It's common sense. It's brilliant if you really want to think about it. You mean I get to carry a gun in the neighborhoods of the people that I hate, and I get to shoot at them and not face no consequences behind it, maybe even get promoted behind it? That's a no-brainer. Sign me up. Skinheads. I mean, that's not a show of solidarity. That's not a show of support. That's a sign of, I can't stand who you are and I hate you. Look at the way he's looking. That's pure hate. And I can guarantee you that that hate has been festering for years and years and years. That ain't no from yesterday hate. That's 20, 30, 40, 50 years worth of hate right there on his face. So when these types of things keep happening, people getting hurt, people getting abused, people getting lied on, people getting shot and killed and all that stuff by law enforcement, understand that that is not law enforcement. Those are white supremacist organizations with a costume of law enforcement backed by the immunity that they are provided by being law enforcement. It's a win-win for them. They get to do what they love and they get to not face any charges behind it.
Will somebody call Tyrone? Will somebody please call Tyrone? Listen, it's your boy Rich Ones. If you didn't know, this is Judge Tyrone Yates. This is the judge who was at Mr. Rodney Hinton's arraignment when he was charged with the unaliving, of the deputy in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is the judge who allowed these officers, these 30 plus officers, to come in his courtroom and protest and try to intimidate Rodney Hinton, for his alleged actions. And as you can see, Mr. Hinton ain't intimidated. He got that head held up high. He got his chin up as he should have, but this right here, Judge Yates, Judge Tyrone Yates should be ashamed of himself because he's clearly a man of color, and I know that doesn't mean anything to a lot of people, but what I'm saying is this. Let's just say that Mr. Hinton didn't take any action. Let's just say that the officer was actually charged with unaliving his son unjustly. We all know that Judge Tyrone Yates wouldn't allow 30 black men to come in his courtroom and try to intimidate the officer. We've never seen that. It's never happened. It wouldn't be allowed. But yet these police officers are allowed to come in here and, put on some type of protest and try to intimidate this man.
who clearly wasn't intimidated. Somebody need to call him. Somebody need to file something. You know, there needs to be some type of laws change, because we as a people, and I'm talking about black people, who are constantly, you know, dealing with these type of issues of our young men, you know, being gunned down by corrupt police officers and then lying to the review boards claiming they were in fear of their life, when we all know that this young man was just running. He didn't have a weapon, you know, and lost his life. You know, this double standard of where they get to go in there and say they feared for their lives, you know, has got to stop. You know, and individuals like this need to be brought up before judicial review boards for the things they allow in their courtroom, because this right here is clearly an act of intimidation. It shows that he's biased, you know, and it shows that he doesn't have any morals or any sensitivity for what this man or his family went through.
Then came the press conference, but it wasn't what we expected. Rodney Hinton Sr., the grandfather of Ryan Hinton, stepped up to speak. And instead of standing up for his grandson who was killed, he asked the public to pray for the same people who unalived him. Not one word about Ryan, not one demand for answers, just prayers for the system that took his grandson's life. And look, this ain't about disrespecting elders, but it is about calling out the truth, because sometimes we've been taught so deep to survive that we forget how to stand up. Some of us are raised to always take the high road, to forgive before the facts are even known, to show more grace to the oppressor than we give to our own. But Ryan Hinton deserved a voice in that moment. He deserved to be seen, to be defended, to be remembered. This generation, we're not staying silent. We're not going to pretend like this is normal. Because if we don't speak up for Ryan, who will? We don't need to pray for the people who pulled the trigger. We need justice for the young life they took.
This is grandfather.
Hold on. I'm Rodney Hinton Sr. I want to give a condolence out to the officers that got killed, my whole family. I'm asking for forgiveness, and I've been praying hard for the officer that killed my grandson. I've been praying hard for him and his family, because I know he's hurting off this. As I seen in the video about my grandson, I seen two scared people. I seen the officer scared, and I seen my grandson scared. So it's an unfortunate incident that happened. So that's all I seen. It was like, I didn't see the police there trying to kill. No. What I seen was two persons made a mistake. My grandson made a mistake being there, and the officer, he was trying to get back to his family too. So that's what I seen. So it's not about revenge or anything. I have nothing against nobody. You know, my Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ, and I represent him. So with that said, please, everybody, just try to forgive everybody who done anything to anybody.
Mr. Hinton, for you, this is a fact-finding mission more than anything to make sure you understand.
Yeah, it's a peace thing for me, for everything, for everybody to heal off this. I want everybody to heal off this. You know, it's just like a mistake. I really feel bad for the officer who was shooting, because I can see the scariness in him too. People can't see it because I'm going spiritual with this now. So I was able to see that God had allowed me to see this part of the accident. You know, just like my son made an accident too. So he made an accident. Just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to just move on now. That's all I'm trying to do on. And I'm praying for the officer and their family. You know.
How hard has this been for your entire family from Thursday into Friday with all of this plan? It's a lot.
It's been hard on my side of the family. I know it's been hard on Tori, because me and Tori, you know, me and her is so tight. We usually be born on the same day. So God, it's crucial how me and her end up to explain this now. We born on the same day, but different years. You know what I'm saying? So all this was building up to this point. But I was trying to I have to bring the peace to this. There's no violence in this, no revenge.
You're aware there's social media chatter that people in the community might feel a different way?
I don't.
We haven't been on it at all.
I'm being no social media. I don't do no Facebook, nothing. I just rely on the power of God. That's it.
It seems like there's some tensions though, based on some of those posts. Do you have like a calming message for those who are concerned over the shooting?
Long live Ryan. Long live Ryan.
I want to say out to the media and the social media, my name is Tanya Lark, and I am Ryan's grandmother. Ryan was a sweet, gentle giant that played with everybody all the time. You see all the younger ones? That was a PlayStation buddy. He made it a point to make sure that he played with each and every last one of them whenever he was around them. He included them in the game process. He taught each one of them how to play the game. We are very close family. This is killing us. I can't even express how I feel right now about, I'm angry because it shouldn't have never happened. I want to find out exactly what steps was taken and the protocol. And if everything comes out that it's not what it should have been, we need to do something about change in training and diversity and understanding us as a black culture. We as black people, we don't deserve to be killed just because we're running away from the police. We're scared just as much as they are, whether we did something right or wrong. This is everyday life for us, being scared of the police. Take that in consideration while everybody is making comments on the parent should have did this and the parent should have did that.
Okay, come on. Because I ain't worried about it.
What's your name? My name is Marlon. I'm Ryan's cousin. My condolences to everybody involved in this. I just want to say, Ryan, I'm so sorry. God, please watch over the rest of my family. I want to address all the negativity and saying he was being a stolen car, this and that. Listen, he was supposed to be at home that night and shit. Let me get this out. He had no business being on a stolen car, man. He had a bed to come home to. He slept in a car. He couldn't get in the house. All right. He called me like 6-9 times, like 12, like between 12 and 1. He called me trying to get in. Texted me. And I was asleep. Ryan, I'm so sorry. This was never supposed to happen to you. Ever. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry, Ryan. Just know he wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't. He was scared. He tripped and fell. He must have been so scared. I'm so sorry, Ryan. Just that, like, everybody just talking shit about him, just know he wasn't supposed to be there, y'all.
Hey, my beautiful people. I got to get this off my chest. I need to talk about the grandfather, Rodney Hinton. I need to talk about him. You get on national TV and praise Jesus and praise the thing that killed your grandson. You barely mention your dead grandson that was killed. Rodney Hinton, you're disgusting. You make me sick. Christian folks, y'all talk about how it's so wrong to talk to the dead, but y'all would sit here and praise somebody that has killed someone that came from you. This young man needs assistance in the afterlife. If he was breaking the law, then arrest him. Arrest him. There was no reason to kill him. In his back at that. Them motherfucking police take in killers every day. Walk them in every day. And don't do nothing to them. So you can't tell me they couldn't have arrested this young man. And yo damn granddaddy is up here praising Jesus and your killer. Rodney Hinton, when you get to the astro, your ancestors gonna whoop your ass. They're gonna whoop your ass if they can find you, because I assume you saved because your soul is gonna be lost. I assume you saved because you're talking about Jesus, but your soul gonna be lost in the astro. Nobody's gonna be able to find you. But if they do, they're gonna whoop your ass. Don't you know your grandson is your ancestor now? You will probably need him. Just like he needs you now. But you get on national TV and ask for prayers for his killer. Because, I seen they had a job to do. I'm looking at it from the spiritual. And, shut the fuck up. You was not looking at it from the spiritual. Because if you was, your son wouldn't have been alone when he did what he did. I mean, damn, like, what's wrong with y'all? This shit is the Twilight Zone. Y'all stupid. How can y'all love something so much over your own flesh and blood? And it ain't doing shit for you. It's not doing shit for you, but making you look fucking stupid. You the most down and out people I have ever seen. And the most wicked. Like, damn, you got so many witches in the church. Warlocks in the church. I get the most Christian clients because they got damn spells on them. Where is your Jesus? No damn where. But you sit here praising your grandson's killer and Jesus on national TV. Your spirit is fucked up. It's going to continue to be fucked up. May your ancestors whoop your ass in the astral.
What happened to Ryan Hinton should shake all of us. A young black man gone too soon, a father broken by grief, a family treated like criminals for simply caring, and a system that moves fast to protect itself, but slow to deliver truth. If you felt something while watching this, don't just scroll, don't just move on. Say his name, Ryan Hinton. Share this video. Talk about it. Ask the hard questions. Because the more we stay silent, the easier it is for them to bury these stories. To the Hinton family, we see you. We stand with you. And to everyone watching, keep your eyes open, your voices loud, and your hearts firm. Justice doesn't come easy, but it starts with us. Rest in power, Ryan.